Hello everyone and welcome back to Destiny. I have a few updates on the Curse of Osiris expansion that I want to tell you about by way of a follow-up article from PlayStation and a Eurogamer interview with Bungie. The articles go over level and power increases, new characters and story aspects, and a bit more information on the new raid activity coming with the expansion. So sit back, enjoy the new footage and new images released to us, and let's break it all down. Now first up, whether we want it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. No, I'm kidding. We have PlayStation exclusives continuing in Curse of Osiris. However, the only confirmed exclusive is a new PvP map. I personally hope that's it because, as some of you may know, I've switched to the PC version as my primary platform. Now, if there is an exotic, it might be this shotgun we see in the Crucible trailer, which is sporting a very unique, exotic-looking design. Next up, we have confirmation of a level cap increase from 20 to 25. This is a larger jump than we've typically seen in the past. In Destiny 1, the level cap was only increased in increments of 2 for every expansion, but again, the leveling system worked a bit differently in Destiny 1 Year 1, so there's that to also consider. Hopefully having 5 levels to get through is indicative of the length of the campaign. It would be really cool to have 3 to 4 solid story missions that naturally take us to that level cap. In addition to the level cap, we are also getting a much expected increase to the power cap from 300 to 330, and of course you can expect legendary mods to continue to take you to 335. And with the current state of the prestige mode activities not increasing your power level, it's really hard to say if an increase of just 30 light is enough for an entire new raid, but we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Next, the article tells us of a new character joining the roster, Sagira, who is Osiris's ghost. The ghost will be played by actress Marina Bakarin, another one of Destiny's cast members who has also starred in my favorite show of all time, Firefly, alongside Nathan Fillion and of course Gina Torres as Ikora. That got me pretty pumped because it also implies that Sagira will be having a significant role in the expansion, and in fact the PlayStation blog kind of confirms this by telling us a bit more about the setup for the expansion's campaign. It turns out that the cinematic we got a glimpse of in the trailer ends with Osiris throwing his ghost through a portal to save it as Vex close in on him. Perhaps whatever is looking down at Osiris is more interested in the ghost. Very, very interesting. Now you have to partner with Sagira and the returning brother Vance, who is officially confirmed to be returning, to find and rescue Osiris. It all sounds pretty cool to me. Next, we have the description of the Infinite Forest, Mercury's patrol destination. It's described as the following: a simulated reality in the middle of time controlled by Vex. Sounds pretty insane. I can't wait to learn more about its context within the current story. The article also promises that we will be learning more about the Vex, including what the Vex have been up to and what they have been doing through time and space throughout Destiny up until now. Kinda crazy. Now, finally, the hot topic of the week is of course the raid. We've seen 2 phrases describe what we're getting. First, we have new raid content, which is how it's described from Activision, and then we have a new raid activity from Bungie and PlayStation. When Eurogamer asked the Bungie representative if that means a whole new raid, Bungie simply repeated new raid content. So what could this mean? Well, what I don't think it means is a whole new full entire raid like we know them as they are now. Raid activity, at worst, sounds like a possible 5th encounter for Leviathan, or maybe even a horde mode you can activate in the Castellum, or something like that. Personally, what I think this means is that they might be introducing a new variety of raid called something like Raid Arena. The content may be a multi-round horde mode, which is sort of the best guess going around the community right now, but they might just want to be getting away from the stigma of Prison of Elders. That activity was labeled as an arena activity in Destiny 1, and they might be using the word raid in front of it to set it apart from Prison of Elders, and to make it feel more like a true endgame activity. So my best guess is a 3-man horde mode, and my best guess for the name of the activity is Raid Arena. It also sounds like it might be taking place on Mercury. The description for the Curse of Osiris content from PlayStation blog reads as follows: a new quest, missions, strikes, adventures, and raid activity will soon make Mercury feel like your new home for the long term as you start tackling those new milestones. This strongly implies that the new raid activity will be taking place on Mercury, so I think we can all rest a bit easier knowing that we're not getting a Leviathan add-on. Luckily, we won't have to speculate for too long. We have 3 Bungie streams planned for this month, which will no doubt go over exactly what we can expect from the expansion. Anyways, what do you think raid activity means? Are you excited for Curse of Osiris? Let me know in the comments below. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more Destiny content. And I will see you all next time.